So Debbie,
Hello.
Max and myself are going in now. I'm taking this camera because it's got full night vision. So we'll see you in there.
Mainly all the prison systems that they had, and it was based on the prison in Pentonville in London. Now, the way it worked is that you had 3 tiers, 3 different levels, and the guards would be able to look down or up at any different point and be able to see what was going on. But when they designed the cells here, they meant for them to only hold 1 person at a time. But unfortunately, with the steadily increasing crime rate, that was meant to be. By the end of the time the prison was running, in 1997, you'd have a couple of bunks in there and 2 inmates. But at the worst of times, particularly during depressions, you could have up to 4 people inside every single cell, each with their own mattress, all sharing the same chamber pot. Many of the guards said the worst experience they had was opening that cell door in the morning and smelling 11 hours of people being cramped inside the cell. Men eventually started coming into the D division. Too many crimes were being committed, and they'd keep men on that side of the prison and women on this side. Unfortunately, because it was a remand centre, they didn't separate people based on crime. You could have a woman on this side who was inside for perhaps prostitution or thievery, and men on the other side who'd been done for assault, murder, or rape. It wasn't uncommon at the time. That's right, it used to be called wife stuff. And that's how they started to increase the amount of men inside the D division. By 1952, all the women had been moved out and moved to Fairleigh prison instead. And that's, I suppose, when the prison became its most notorious. It became a very violent place, and for the most part it was male-dominated. But eventually they had the first female guards who came into the prison, and they found themselves in quite a difficult position. And that happened to a lady called Karen. Karen was one of the first female guards inside the D division, and she was walking up and down the D division one night after all of the inmates had gone inside their cells. Now, as she's walking just past these iron bars here, she hears a scream coming from cell 49. That's the cell that you're standing in front of over there. Now, she runs over to cell 49 to see what's going on. She looks through the peephole and sees a very frantic inmate. He's banging on the door saying that someone needs help, but it's not him. He's heard something from inside cell 48. He's quite unnerved, and he's certain that the inmate inside there is the one who needs help. So, Karen comes over to cell 48, wonders the duty's captain, and looks inside and sees a young man, 18 years old. He's lying in a pool of his own blood, alone in a cell by himself. She opens the door and finds out what's happened. Somehow, he's managed to sneak some contraband inside. I believe it was a plastic knife. He's managed to sharpen it, and he's tried to take his own life. He's bleeding from his wrists. But along with that, the guards have a lot to worry about in ghost stories. And for that reason, a lot of these stories only came out, as did Karen's, once the prison closed its doors. Now this nurse figure, she's been seen numerous times, even on the tours. Generally when she's seen, it's when people need help, just like the man inside cell 48. We have had occasions where people have felt very sick inside the prison, and we often hear reports of people looking down here and seeing this figure, a lady with a dress walking down the stairs. Along with that, she's been seen walking up and down those stairs to the maternity ward in the F division. And a lot of people think she's a nurse, just still doing her duty inside the divisions here at Pentridge. And it's also said that he's still inside the room today. The reason there's a pentagram on the floor in there is because the inmates, although they always try to remove it, would paint it back on. Apparently, his presence is still inside the room. And this man here is said to, well, he's said to be quite particular about the people he haunts when people go inside there. He likes women who go inside, and a lot of women who have gone inside the cell have had some very strange experiences. So for the next part of the tour, I am going to ask for a volunteer. So you might not want to put your hand up straight away. So there is a little bit of a selection criteria for my volunteer. Firstly, I'm looking for someone who is a woman. I promise this isn't a dating profile. I'm looking for a woman who believes in ghosts and maybe has had a bit of a strange experience herself in the past. Someone who's very open. And also someone who is very open to the idea of being locked inside the cell for 2 minutes. You sure? Okay, well, no worries. Very eager to go inside. But before you do, you don't need to be too eager before you go in. So, what was your name? Do you believe in ghosts?
No.
You're open to it, okay. Do you believe you've ever had any really strange experiences? Stranger than this one?
No.
Okay. Well, I'm going to pop you inside there while we tell the story of the person inside the cell. And what I'd like you to do is maybe close your eyes while you're inside there and try to take the room in. Now, to be honest, 50% of the time people don't have too many experiences inside here. But the other 50%, they're very unusual experiences, sometimes very bizarre. And we have had people charge out of here halfway through the story. Even a lady who ran out 15 seconds into it. So you never know. Well, this door is not going to be locked. We're just going to close it, and you can barge out at any time. And we are going to stand away from the door, so you don't have to worry about knocking anyone over or anything like that. Now, if you're still happy to go inside, if you want to stand in the middle of the circle there, I feel it's the best spot to stand. And thank you again for volunteering. And that was the last we ever saw of. If you'd like to follow me, you just head over here.
Are you on the way with me?
Just briefly, don't worry, we'll allow her out shortly.
Oh, there he is. You go right?
Just lock my name.
Again?
Yeah, I'll go lock my name.
Just watch there.
Okay, everyone. Generally, you could fit up to around 50 people inside these yards. At the worst of times, you could have around 80 people. Every day you were expected to have all of your gear, and most of the inmates would basically lean against the wall and try not to draw any attention to themselves. Many of the more violent stories that you hear from Pentridge do take place in the yards, and many of the inmates that I've met over the years doing the tours have all told me different stories about what they've seen here. Now, you might have noticed going through there that not all of the cells have toilets. In the later years, they definitely did. But if you didn't get a chance to go to the toilet in your cell before they sent you out here, your only choice was the public toilet area. Now, if you have a look over here, you can see the guards have been very nice to offer some security for you. A little bit of a screen. Now, they don't have any doors on the cubicles. And from what I've heard from inmates, older inmates would sometimes lean over and watch people while they're on the toilet. Mainly because they had nothing else to do, but they would also catcall to them as well. So quite an unnerving experience, and most of the time you try and sneak back into your cell before you were brought out here whilst the prison was empty, so you had a bit of privacy. You might also have noticed that there were no showers inside the deep. These are all in the yards, and the shower for this yard is just over here. So you come over here, and this here is your vanity screen. This is where you can take off your clothes with privacy. It's a little bit redundant because once you take off your clothes, you have to stand outside here anyway. If you come over here, you can brush your teeth. They have those same aluminium foil mirrors that they had inside the wet cells to stop people from breaking them and using them as a weapon. And then you would come over here to the showers. Now, the easiest way for you to make yourself a target in Pentridge Prison is if you didn't shower. I suppose it's understandable that not many people would want to shower in a place like Pentridge or the D Division, considering the clientele here, but it was not uncommon for people to be attacked because of the fact they didn't shower. Being stuck inside a cell for 11 hours with someone who dares not shower will probably make a lot of enemies. So unfortunately, quite a few people found themselves at the receiving end of some brutal assaults simply because they didn't use the showers available to them. You may have noticed as well that opposite the D Division there was actually a primary school. It wasn't uncommon for footballs to sometimes be kicked over the walls here and land inside the D Division, and when this happened the inmates would have a bit of a kick around until the guards came downstairs. Some of the more creative and industrial inmates decided to contact their friends on the outside. They'd asked them to pop footballs and fill them full of cigarettes, anything sharp, and then kick them over the walls here. It's one of the easiest ways to get contraband inside the D Division. Generally, an inmate would come over, find the ball, knowing what it is, pop it, and hide it in their belongings, taking it back into the prison at the end of the day. Just watch out for that gate on the right hand side.
This was at urine.
This was the different one.
want to head downstairs.
Okay, so we're on our own.
Sort of.
Say hi, Dad.
Hi.
Hi, Max. Hi, Max. So we're in a prison. You don't? Why don't you like it in here?
I don't know.
Do you like it in here, Max?
Oh, look. It's a bit eerie,
Not in
eh?
this bit.
Nah, it's alright. It's just like, if I say something, go and myself. Should be alright, then.
So we've just had a tour around. We've got 15 minutes to do what we want now.
So where are we going? Make a decision because we don't have long. I don't want to be close to the doors when that whistle goes off. I don't want to be all the way over here. Down it and on that other side.
What was that I just drawn on?
I don't know.
There's something sticking up. Something was touching my hand.
Was it?
Yeah. Max, do you want to go in there?
No, not really. Debbie, do you want to go? Alright, go on the one with the pentagram, Josh.
There's wire on the floor in there.
There's what?
There's wire on the floor.
Wire.
Wire.
There's wire in here.
So I'm in a cell by myself.
Well,
It feels warm in here. Yeah, it's warm in here. It's much warmer in here than it is out there.
oh, what is that?
There's wire, but
Oh, thank you. We're in here.
Come on.
What is that there?
Deb, come in.
No.
Come on. That's alright. What is that?
I'm not going any more than this though.
Oh, that's a wire.
Worry about what you boys are going to really do.
No, but we're not going to do anything.
Oh.
I'm not silly enough to do anything.
Sorry?
170, wasn't it?
Is that this one?
170.
That was with the big man, Keithy, is that his name?
Yeah.
Should we go downstairs into that pentagram room? Do you want to go in there?
Okay.
Should we just check Debbie?
No, we'll just go down the stairs here, Deb.
Still will enjoy bugging my neighbour when I'm bashed into them. Oh, you stopped on purpose. You stopped on purpose.
Right, 52.
Get it to him.
So this is the room. Right, should we all go in? Let's come with, both of you come with me. You feeling it?
Feel dizzy?
It's a bit. Oh, you're alright.
Right, Max, go back.
No thanks.
No, just go back to here.
Oh.
So, just do that. Because we need to be separate corners. So, you're over there. There. I'm here.
Is
Um,
I think I'm gonna stand still. I'm just gonna sway.
you alright, Dad?
Yeah.
Do you feel anything? Oh, you just had a big orb go out there.
Yeah, I feel dizzy.
Do you want to get it?
That's a big orb.
A big wall.
Yeah.
What's that?
Spirit manifestation. Oh, another one.
Where?
Shiny one, literally just down here.
Same place?
No, it's out headed towards.
If you say max, I'm gonna hit you.
No, headed towards the wall. This wall over here.
Oh, nice.
I feel really dizzy.
Yeah, it's a bit freaky, isn't it?
Yeah, but I look really dizzy. My face was hot.
Give me your face. Give me your
Come
face.
in.
Give me your face. Yeah, that's fine.
On my forehead.
Yeah,
What?
you're warm.
You're lukewarm.
We had one go here, so went up this bit and then all went down there. And they're both, I am recording, so they're both on the camera. They weren't dust. There's possibility of dust or a bug. But when they glow,
Yeah. Alright. If I hear a whistle and I'm in here, it's game over. I'll apologise in advance if I do.
it's not quiet enough. You won't hear anything.
A whistle, like a big whistle goes.
Oh, that was
I'm not expecting it.
No, but if we were in here with that door closed and it was silent, there was no one here, you'd hear stuff from here, I reckon.
Yeah, it's- I apologise in advance if whoever's in front of me. I'm going to just.
Should we go?
You
Yeah.
feeling alright? I kind of want to stay in here.
Excuse me. I think I'll just.
Do you want to go down to the other one? Or?
You go out if you want. I'll be in here for a minute.
Max?
Yeah? I'm in here by myself now. Do you want to close the door?
You want to close the door?
Just let me out if I tell you.
Okay, well just be quick because these people...
Alright. Alright.
Bye!
I'm in here by myself. There's a bit of an orb going up there. Maybe dust might be doing wrong. I think it's a bit dusty. There's a bit of dust up on the windowsill up there. I don't know if that was the end. see.
It's just like on top. I think it. We saw what was going to happen.
2 more orbs in there.
Was there?
Yes, sir.
Camera's
I
not
think you
focusing
can.
there.
They have, I felt like I just felt dizzy. I just felt like
You see the ones like latches? Like you can actually see into it. It's like there's ones there, you open it, imagine seeing a face just chilling there.
oh.
Tell.
Just chilling there.
You make me laugh though. You're like, nah, not going anywhere. And then I come out and
Yeah, I wanted to see if you could go back outside. It's like there, it's like there. And latch it open. It's like you can just see it.
it's bad enough having pizza.
I saw 2 more orbs in there when you guys
Really?
wasn't there? Yeah.
He made me shut him in there on his own.
I was in there by myself.
Only for a couple of minutes, but he did.
As long as I don't see a lady.
The girl that was there, she was like, is he insane?
Probably, possibly.
Will you get a Ouija board down when you get home?
No, don't you dare. Don't even think about it, Max.
10 football. Cup of chai.
Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. This is the first time that Max and myself have ever done a ghost tour. Debbie's done many in the past. She enjoys these kind of things. It was very interesting how they run it. As you saw, I filmed most of the part that we were walking around by ourselves, and I filmed a lot of when we were having the actual tour itself, but I didn't include a lot of it because I think that kind of spoils the experience that you would then go and have if you were to go and do it yourself. The link for the website that we did this, Lantern Ghost Tours, is in the description, so go and check it out. It's really worth doing. They do different locations all over the place, so you know, I'm sure there's somewhere around your area that you could do if you fancy doing this kind of thing. My aim for this video was purely for entertainment only. We are not in any way paranormal investigators. Everything that I caught, I don't know if it was paranormal. I've slowed a few things down, as you saw, but whether it was genuinely paranormal or not, we don't know. I'm just hazarding a guess, saying orbs because I've watched a few paranormal investigation programs in the past, which I quite enjoy. So I hope you didn't read too much into it. I certainly didn't. You know, I just enjoyed filming it, enjoyed editing, and you know, enjoyed the end result of the video. So I hope you did as well. And if I did miss anything, if you see anything in the video that I missed, please leave a comment, let me know when, and we will have a look at it. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you then, if not before.